Class, good afternoon. You're welcome. In today's class, we're going to take some more examples. Okay, so these are the examples. The first one, A, log base 4 of 3x minus log x minus 1 base 4 equal to 1. And the second one and the third one, A, B, C, we're going to solve each one of them. Okay, so solution. Let's start with the first one. You have to pay attention to this. All right, we have the first one. What do we have? We have log of 3x, this is to base 4, minus log of x minus 1, this is to base 4 also, is equal to 1. All right, all we're going to be doing here is to try to put all of them in the same basis. Where there is no logarithm, we introduce a logarithm, right? As you can see, this is the logarithm, this is another logarithm, but there is no logarithm here. This is 1, so I have to introduce a logarithm of base 4. Okay, a logarithm of base 4 here, so introduce logarithm base 4. Simple, right? So in that case, it's going to be log 4 base 4. Simple as usual. Just be consistent with this method. Okay, we have log 3x base 4 minus log x minus 1 base 4 is equal to 1 log 4 base 4. I do not have to put the 1 here, but even if I do, it doesn't change anything, right? Okay, so this one is still here, right? So log 4 base 4 is 1 multiplying 1, which is still 1. It still leaves me with 1 over here. So we're going to have so if you notice, this is subtraction. This takes me to the second law. If you look at the second law, it has to do with subtraction. So I can now put this back in that kind of form. So remember the law. Let me just state it quickly. Log a base, let's say a, minus log b, still base a, the same basis. So I can put this as log bracket a over b, both base a. See, that is the law. Therefore, we can now write this one in this form as log, the base is 4. In bracket, I can have what? This divided by this, 3x divided by x minus 1. Everything is equal to 1 log 4 base 4 is still log 4 base 4. See that? This is simple. So this will go off with this because they are now single logs on both sides. Okay, I can now cancel out. Okay, log base 4 goes off with log base 4, and so I'm left with 3x over x minus 1 is equal to 4. It's equal to 4. I can now do a cross multiplication here, so we're going to have 3x is equal to 4 bracket x minus 1. So we have 3x, open the bracket here, we're going to have what? 4x minus 4. See? And so we have to collect like terms. Let me just do it the normal way, which is going to be 3x minus 4x is equal to minus 4. Okay? So 3x minus 4x would be what now? Would be minus x is equal to minus 4. Therefore, it is, this will go off with this, dividing both sides by minus 1 now, right? So x is equal to 4, right? So let's go to the second one quickly. B. In B, we have log 40y, there is no base here, minus, no base is written here, y minus 6 is equal to 2. And because no base is written there, I told you it is understood to be in base 4, in base 10, sorry, which is a common logarithm, right? So the base here is 10. So I'll simply just treat it as base 10, okay, without really writing it. So I will introduce a log of base 10 and apply it here to this, where there's no logarithm. Okay, this one's logarithm here. There is no logarithm, so I have to introduce 1 here. So I don't have to write introduce a log of base 10. Okay, so I'm going to have log 40y minus log y minus 6 is equal to 2 log 10. Log 10 base 10 is 1, right? There is a base 10 here, so log 10 base 10 is 1. All right, so I will now apply the law. The second law is applicable here, and then the third law is applicable here. If you notice, this is a power. This can sit as a power here, and it can sit as just a multiple here, right? Or just a number multiplying this logarithm here, right? So we can have, for this one, it's going to be applying the second law, this divided by this as a single logarithm now. Now, 40y divided by y minus 6. See that? And so this becomes log 10 squared. All right? Okay, then now this logarithm, log base 10 will go off with log base 10 here. Okay? And so we'll now be left with 40y over y minus 6 is equal to 100, because 10 squared is 100. So we have 40y now is equal to 100 bracket y minus 6. Now by cross multiplying, right, I got this. So we can have, by opening the bracket, 40y is equal to 100y minus 600. That, all right? So now we can collect like terms. 40y minus 100y is equal to minus 600. See that? And so we have 40y minus 60 minus 100y is minus 60y, correct? Which is equal to minus 600. And so something can cancel out here. Minus 60, divide both sides by minus 60. So we have y is equal to minus 600 divided by minus 60. Okay, y then is equal to what? Is equal to 10. Minus will cancel minus, and then we'll have 60 in 600 is 10. All right, the last one, C. We have 2 log x base 2 plus 2 is equal to log base 2 of 9x minus 9 minus 2. All right, I don't have any problem with this. This is just a single log, and there is no number multiplying the logarithm, so I'm done with this. All I need to do, this will come here as a power, it will sit here as a power, and then I will introduce a log of base 2 here. Remember, log of base 2. And so now we can have, this is going to be log x squared base 2. This 2 can sit up here, plus I'll introduce a log of base 2. 2 log 2 base 2. Now equal to, okay, this becomes, okay, this is still 9x minus 2. The same thing here. Okay, what do I do to this now? It will now sit here. So I can have log x squared base 2 plus log 2 squared base 2 is equal to log base 2 of 9x minus 2. All right, and so you see, this suggests that the first law can be used. First law is applicable here because of the addition, right? So I can now multiply what's in here and what's in here, right? So we can have a single logarithm here. Log base 2 bracket x squared times, this is 4, because 2 squared is 4, right? It's going to be 4x squared, which is equal to log base 2 of 9x minus 2. So the logarithm here goes off with the logarithm here, right? Log base 2 goes off with log base 2, and then we'll have this is what we have here, right? So I can now write 4x squared equal to 9x minus 2. 4x squared, okay, is equal to 9x minus 2. Okay, now I group them. I rearrange to have 4x squared minus 9x plus 2 is equal to 0. All right, how do we solve this? What are the factors that can fit in? Then you have to be very quick on this and very smart. You can use this. You can use the general formula. You can use the completing the square method, and you can use factorization. But those who use factorization are faster. Okay, so the first thing, this times this is 8. All right, what are those two numbers I can combine together that will give me a product of 8 and the sum of minus 9? That would be minus 1 minus 8. Okay, so we have 4x squared minus 8x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we can have 4x can go in here, 4x, x minus 2. And then this only one can go minus 1 bracket x minus 2 equal to 0. So we can have 4x minus 1, then x minus 2 is equal to 0. And therefore, we have two solutions for this. Or let me first of all write it like this, equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. And so x is equal to 1 over 4, or x is equal to 2. All right, thank you.